11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. What a fight! I think Guerrero won it. Juan, the Hispanic causing panic, Lascano.
Thanks to those joining me live and those that will be joining me on archive. Look, if you like the content, make sure you hit the that bell button, hit the all so you're notified when DStyle comes on live. Get some good boxing talk, and also hit the like button so you can let YouTube know that you like the content. All right, those on the replay are the most contributors to the likes. So it's very important to hit the like button. And of course, you in the live too. You're not off the hook now. You know what I mean? You still got to hit it. But shout out to you guys. Shout out to Nando Llamas, John Martinez, already in the chat here on YouTube, which is DStyleBoxing. Those watching on X. It's the same name on YouTube and X, DStyleBoxing. If you want to subscribe, join the chat, all that good stuff, you can do that. So it just came out, you know, that despite Glacier was it yesterday trying to educate people like, oh, you gotta wait 10 days. I'm the insider. I know everything. No, the result was going to come out by today, not 10 days. But anyway, so it came out that Ryan Garcia, as expected, you know, it's a B sample being different than the A sample is so unlikely, guys. I mean, it just is. And it's unlikely for a lot of reasons. But the B sample came back positive for the same drug. Nobody's surprised by that. Like, whether you think Ryan is innocent, whether you think he's guilty, everyone expected this. But there was an outside shot. Unlikely, but an outside shot that maybe the B sample could show that there was a contamination or some type of false positive, or there was no osrin in it. So that means that this other sample is not good. It makes it null and void. There's always that possibility. So every fighter has a right to request the B sample testing. It's part of the process. I've always said, hey, let the process play out. Very unlikely, but possible, right? So, and the way Ryan was talking, hey, maybe there was something going on, right? Well, the B sample is positive, which means there was osrin in the system, is what that means. It's that simple. His team just released a report. I'm gonna read it to you guys. Let me bring it up, in fact. Oh, not a report. What am I talking about? They're not journalists, bro. A statement. They released a report. They released a statement. All right. This was posted by Michael Benson. Let me go ahead and share it here. MT, no one was surprised. Absolutely nobody was surprised. Let's read over it right now. All right. Michael Benson posted this. If you guys want to see it on the X. Oh, for God's sakes. All right. I don't know what the fuck's going on, bro. God damn. Anyway, I guess I can't zoom it in, I guess. Ryan Garcia is committed to clean and fair competition and has never intentionally used any banned substance. Soon after being notified of his positive test, Ryan voluntarily had his hair collected and shipped to Dr. Pascal Kintz, the foremost expert of toxicology and a hair sample analysis. The results of Ryan's hair sample came back negative This is consistent with contamination and demonstrably proves that Ryan has not ingested ostrin over a period of time. Nor we could have any advantage whatsoever in the ring. Ryan has voluntarily submitted to tests throughout his career, which have always shown negative results. He also tested negative multiple times leading up to the fight against Haney. All those factors, combined with the ultra low levels from samples taken on April 19th and 20th, in the billionth of a gram range, point to Ryan being a victim of supplement contamination and never receiving any performance-enhancing benefits from the microscopic amounts in the system. We are certain that one of the natural supplements Ryan was using in the lead-up to the fight will prove to be contaminated and are in the process of testing the supplements to determine the exact source. So, it's not that I have anything against this per se. Like, I don't... Okay, cool. But it's expected, right? Just ask yourself, if you were Ryan's team, whether you're guilty, or let's go over both scenarios. If you're guilty, what do you say? You say it was contamination. If you're not guilty, what do you say? You say it's contamination. I mean, it's the expected outcome, all right? I think that we're hoping a miracle shot happened with the B sample. Didn't. So this was their contingency plan. Well, we did a hair follicle, and we did like here's the problem with all this, guys. You hired somebody, right? Which is cool and all. And I'm not questioning this doctor or whatever, but it's not exactly third party here. Like, you are hiring someone directly yourself, right? And I'm not going to even answer the question about the ostrin. I don't know if that's true or not, that it has to be in your system for a certain period of time. I'll leave that to the experts. Okay. I don't know, to be quite frank. I'm not going to sit here and act like I know. I don't know. All right. Whether that's true or not, but I do know that Ryan Garcia is out here singing a different tune, right? Ryan Garcia is his own worst enemy. He just is. And I need people to just acknowledge this. Like, the guy is his own worst enemy. All right. Now, he did delete a bunch of his tweets. So they're not up there anymore. So I can't really show them to you, but they're out there. Okay. Ryan Garcia is saying, I love steroids. Oh, I'm gonna take some more steroids. And he's saying, oh, you guys set me up. And I'm hearing people going with this without good reason, really. I mean, like, there's no good reason to believe this. Like, Ryan's been doing VADA testing. And what's funny is that they say it like, we need to take VADA's word when he tested negative. But when he tested positive, no, they're framing him. You've been working with VADA. Meaning, when you fight, you do testing with VADA. You voluntarily tested with VADA. Now, you try to use that as a reason why you wouldn't cheat. That's not what that means at all. What determines if you have something in your system or not is the test. Not people's opinion. Not how they feel about Ryan as a kid. Okay, not whether they believe Ryan's a good person or not. Not whether they believe Ryan's a bad individual or not. None of that matters. Your personal opinion on Ryan Garcia as a fighter, as a person, if he's good to people, bad to people, if he's fake, if he's real, if he's a Christian, if he's a fake Christian, if he has foul language, like all of that doesn't matter. What matters is the test. That's all that matters. Like the test doesn't lie. It doesn't matter what your opinion is. We live in this world now where people don't care about facts, bro. They don't care about the truth. They just don't. People believe what they want to believe. Admit it, a lot of you like the fact that Ryan Garcia beat the shit out of Devin Haney and it felt good and you don't want that moment spoiled. That's what it is to a lot of you. Not everybody, but a lot of you. That's just the truth for a lot of you. You love that feeling. You don't like Devin Haney. But your opinion on Devin Haney, how you feel about Devin Haney, how you feel about Ryan Garcia doesn't matter. And yes, there's a lot of Garcia fanboys out there that are caping for Ryan Garcia. A lot of them, you can tell, I haven't watched boxing much, really. A lot of casual-ass people just taking his word for shit. Let's go over it, guys. First, he comes out and he says, why would they let me fight if I tested positive? And yet, idiots like Alice said, yeah, why would they let him do that? Yeah. Shut the fuck up, Ali, you fucking kiss ass. Whoever gives Ali access, this motherfucker gives him access. He opens wide and shit. That shit's insane, bro. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Hey, Benavidez Sr., what do you think about Crawford versus Benavidez? I don't know. I just think it's too small. We respect Robert, but he's 3-4, weight class is too low, and I don't think that's a fight. I don't even think about the fight. You know what? I think you would beat him even if you were the same size. You're a stupid fucking kiss-ass motherfucker. All right? All these motherfuckers getting access to people. They're like, yeah. Like, shut up. The alley, yeah. The dude comes out and he says, why would they let me fight? You guys got to admit, when there's so many lies, there's red flags, guys. This isn't like where the smoke's just fire. Like, there's a blaze everywhere. All right? It's not like we're seeing smoke and we're concluding, oh, look at the smoke. There must be some fire somewhere. No, like the whole shit's on fire. We could see the flames. First, the dude comes out and he's like, I don't cheat. Everybody knows I don't cheat. Yeah, that's just you just saying that doesn't mean anything, dude. All right? And then he said he didn't take supplements. I don't even take supplements. I don't take anything. Why would you say that? When it's very likely you do take supplements, number one. Granted, probably legal supplements, but I'm sure you take supplements. And then he comes out and he says some other bullshit drug, like that he said that's all he took. And then that the company that drug came out said, no, we don't have Ulcerin in our system. That's number two. And then he acts stupid. And here's where you guys are more stupid. When someone insults your intelligence and you allow them to do it, that makes you more stupid than them. The guy comes out and says, why would they let me fight if I tested positive on the 19th and the 20th? Why would they let me fight? Right? Or the 21st, whatever it was. Why would they let me fight if I tested positive the day before? This is stupid. Why would they let me fight? Knowing damn well it takes time. Like Erica Cruz just popped dirty from a test a couple weeks ago. It takes time for the results to come out. From the time it's original to when it finally gets tested, it takes time. He knows this. Ryan Garcia has been getting tested since the amateur days. He knows how this works. Like all this prowess. Oh, look at all the testing I've done. I've always been positive. I mean negative. I've always passed all my tests. I've always passed everything. So that tells me you know. It doesn't tell me what you think it tells me. All right? It doesn't tell me that you're in. What it tells me that you know about testing. You're not ignorant to how this works. You can't plead ignorance in this case. You lied. Your father lied by acting stupid like this. And even when, now this is common knowledge at this point, but even when experts come out, fighters come out, trainers come out and say, look, he tested positive. They know damn well they don't have that result till a couple days later or 10 days afterwards. So they're lying when they say that. Why are they saying that? They know damn well that's the case. You cannot tell me that doesn't raise red flags. And then he brings up Victor Kante, and then people bid on that shit, bro. Y'all like Ryan is like a dude with the bone. He just go fetch, boy. And you guys are like, yes, Ryan. And then bring me back my bone. Bring me back my bone, boy. Fetch, boy. Like, y'all that dumb, bro? Yeah. Oh, yeah, Victor Kante. That's right. You guys had nothing to say about Victor Kante when it came to Terence Crawford. When Terence Crawford beat Errol Spence, nobody came out and said, oh, my God. Crawford's working with Victor Kante. No, nobody said that. But now Devin A. Oh, he worked with Victor Kante. Belko. A lot of things I agree with, by the way. I don't think Kante should be in boxing. But I'm not going to get distracted from the point. That's exactly what Ryan's doing with that bone. Okay, when he fetch, boy. There you go, fucking Ryan Simps running like a bunch of idiots. Like here's a Victor Kante bone, boy. Yes. Get the fuck out of here, right? Do you like it? Because that's what a lot of you do. That's what you guys do to get a retweet. You know what these dudes look like trying to get a retweet from Ryan Garcia, like the dog when he wants to get pet, right? He wants his reward. He wants to get paid, get called a good boy. Good boy! That's a good boy! That's how y'all look, bro. Oh, it's a good boy. Who beat Devin Haney? Yes, good boy. Yeah, I beat Devin Haney. Yeah, good boy. That's what I look like, fetching for the bone and shit. You get your retweet and shit. Get your panties all wet and shit. Oh, yeah, Ryan retweeted me, y'all. You got a big following. It's going to help you get followers. I get it. You got your fire stick? Fire stick, boy. You got it. Go fetch fire stick, boy. He don't even throw a bone. He throws a fire stick at him. Motherfucker's like, he starts running for that bone and shit. Breaks the bat. Good boy. Who's my good fire stick boy? Bunch of fucking Ryan Garcia simps. So anyway, Ryan Garcia lies about that. Well, you don't think he was lying? Oh, no, I don't think Ryan knew. I don't think Ryan knew it takes 10 days. But why are they doing it anyway? What about the test before? It's simple. He passed the test before, and he failed the test after. Find me the athlete, ladies and gentlemen. Find me the dude that failed every single test under VADA. Find me him. Or you could say, oh, look, he failed every single one in the last 5 weeks. That's not, I'm no expert or nothing, but like, you don't have to fail all 5 weeks of training camp in order to be classified as dirty. That's not how it works. In the history of all positive tests, dudes passed the previous test. So again, when they say things like that, they're lying. Plus, speaking of throwing shit, Ryan's been throwing stones. This dude grabbed the biggest rock he could find, and he was throwing at Alicia Bumgarner All right, when they have their little beef and shit. Well, you use steroids. He didn't give a fuck about Alicia saying the same things he's saying right now. Alicia said, I passed on my other tests. Alicia said she did a hair follicle test. Alicia Bumgarner, all right, came out and hired somebody to do a test for her, declared her innocent as well. She passed every test before she tested positive. You wouldn't mind throwing stones in her glass house. Or your glass house, I should say. You wouldn't mind it then, did you? No, you didn't. Go fetch, boy. King Rye. Motherfucker never even been a world champion. Y'all calling him king and shit. Go fetch. That's what he's got, bro. He's got a bunch of yes people around him. Like, he does a video, there's a girl and a dude with sunglasses behind him just nodding their head. Like, yeah, he didn't cheat. No, he will never cheat. He's a good boy. Fetch, boy. It's crazy, bro. It's insane. And then we got, so that was that. He lied that he didn't take supplements. He lied he only took a certain supplement. And the company that supplement came out and said, no, we don't got Osterin in our shit. A whole community did research for him, right? And shout out to y'all. Whatever, you guys have a right to do whatever you want, but a whole community came out. All right, we had Showbiz the doll. I do research for him and told Ryan what to do and go look at your supplements. One of them was contaminated, which is probably true, by the way. But I never seen this before. I never seen a whole community get together because they wanted to fit. I never seen that in my life, bro. I honest to God, I never in my history of YouTube, I never seen it. I never see this. It's crazy. It doesn't mean it's wrong. It doesn't mean it's right. I'm just pointing it out. You know, dudes came out like, okay, cool. And look, it turns out it could all just be a contamination, but I need to ask, why did you lie and say, like, I don't even take anything. I don't even know what it is. Why did you lie, bro? And why did you lie about, well, like acting stupid? Like, if I tested positive on the test for the 19th, well, why did they let me fight? Why'd you do that? Now let's go to the Victor Kante thing. The problem with the Victor Kante thing is this. The tests are not done in a lab inside Victor Kante's house. Victor Kante doesn't conduct a test. Okay? I don't care if Osama bin Laden, right? Sartivada. Like, that's not the point. The tests go to a WADA lab. That's where the tests go. WADA just tells you what's in the test. Osterin is in a system, guys. There's no dispute to that. Nobody put it in there. Bill Haney didn't break it to the WADA lab and put Osterin in a fucking tube. All right? It's not contaminated. He filled the B sample, okay? And HLD, all you're arguing right now is technicalities and why Ryan shouldn't face any penalties. That's not what I'm talking about. We're just talking about Osterin being in a system. And it's in a system. All right? Now, as I said from the beginning, brother, why is Ryan running his mouth about, oh, they're doing this because I voted for Trump, or I'm supporting Trump, or they're doing this because they're trying to set me up and they want me gone away, or the Haneys are using their influence to fuck with my test. And all that shit is nonsense, bro. And how do we know that's nonsense? Because your own team is coming out and arguing the following. He didn't take it knowingly. That's what they're arguing. The argument is it's a contamination. He didn't take it knowingly. It must have been, and we're going to test all our supplements, and we're going to find the one that unfortunately has it, and maybe they'll find it, and if they show the proof, that's fine. My problem is how people just jumped like the gun about everything, about shit that has nothing to do with anything. If it turns out to be a contamination, y'all going to be looking like a bunch of fools, all right, co-signing Ryan saying, oh, this is a conspiracy to set me up. How do they set you up if your own supplements are contaminated with something? That is the point blank period. Okay? That's just the way it is. If there's a contamination, show us a contamination. And if the evidence shows that, I don't care if you like Ryan or don't like Ryan. I don't care if you like Haney or don't like Haney. Be careful with your patterns of behavior. People will follow your patterns. If you're always against Haney no matter what, all arguments will be against Haney no matter what. I'm always against or for Ryan Garcia no matter what is a pattern of behavior. I've said from the beginning, just let the evidence come out. You cannot do your own testing. It's in your system. Ryan was denying that it was in the system. Ryan said it's impossible for it to be in the system. Ryan said he didn't take anything. He said, the only thing I take is this, and he showed a picture of it. That company came out and said, we don't have Ulcerin, and it doesn't contain Ulcerin. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Maybe that has to get tested. I don't fucking know. So at the end of the day, we need to just let it all play out. Maybe if Ryan would have just said from the very beginning, yo, I'm as just as shocked as everybody else. He could say, I swear to God, I would never cheat. That's fine. But we need to find out what's happening. I don't know why that was in my system, but we're going to find out why, and I'm going to clear my name. If he would have just said that from the beginning, that's one thing, but that's not what he did. He came out, he started running his mouth about Victor Kante. If you guys were not talking about Victor Kante when Bud Crawford fought Errol Spence, I don't want to hear you guys. You only argue things out of convenience, if that's the case. Okay? That's my litmus test when it comes to Victor Kante. If you were a big Andrade fan who worked with Victor Kante and you never ran your mouth about Victor Kante, never had anything to say about Victor Kante, I don't want to hear from you. You're disqualified from the conversation. It's not about whether you like Victor Kante or not. It's about how irrelevant he is to the situation, HLD. To the test itself, that is. What Victor Kante says about the test results doesn't matter. It's inconsequential to me. It doesn't matter. I don't care. But he's not the one that's doing the test. Furthermore, Ryan Garcia's dad lied about saying he doesn't even know about Victor Kante. He doesn't even know Victor Kante works with Vada. If he would have known that, this, that, and the third, you worked with Victor Kante. You wore snack t-shirts to a weigh-in in a fight. You worked with Victor Kante. You had nothing to say afterwards, or you only had something to say when you tested positive. That's a red flag to me. I'm sorry. If he was always out here talking against Victor Kante, cool. But that would be like, let's just say Crawford stopped working with Victor Kante tomorrow. And then he fights somebody 2 fights from now that's working with Victor Kante. He says nothing about it. Then Crawford loses. Then he comes out and says, oh, that guy's dirty. He's working with Victor Kante. And then he tests positive. Oh, no, because they're working with Victor Kante. That's why I tested positive. That's just the reality, bro. It's as simple as that. And all the things you guys are seeing about Victor Kante, I've already talked about those things. talked to Gabriel Montoya live on this channel before any of this happened a year ago, and I said I think there's a conflict of interest with Victor Kante being a representative or a spokesman of any kind with VADA. I've already said these things. A lot of you guys are just late to the party. But what that said has nothing to do with the positive test of Ryan Garcia. And where's this lawsuit that Ryan was gonna put out against Kante and VADA? Well, where's it at? It was all cap. It was all cap. Simple as that, bro. OJ, Ryan's spokesman, the lawyers put out his team put out a, Michael Benson has it on Twitter, but they put out a statement and it said they hired a doctor, the hair follicle test came back negative. They could go back several months, although not everyone is concrete about hair follicle tests, though. It's not like there's no consensus that I understand. If I'm wrong about that, then I'm wrong about that. But, well, that's it. Can somebody explain why Ryan Garcia kept lying? Why did he lie about, why did they let me fight? If I tested positive before, why did they let me fight? Why did they let you, what are you talking about? You already know it takes a couple days for the results to come out, bro. You're lying, bro. What's not in dispute is that Ostrin's in the system. His team's not even fighting against that. His spokesman's not even fighting that fact. They're arguing it was an unfortunate contamination from one of his supplements. And if one of his supplements has Ostrin in it, and it's not in the label or anything, and he took it unknowingly, right? Then let those facts play out. Let that come out. Let that be okay. That's something we can consider. But it's going to contradict all the things a lot of you guys are saying. Because not what a lot of you guys have been saying. You've been saying it's a setup. You've been saying they tampered with the testing. When you didn't even know it goes to water lab. You thought VADA had like its own lab and shit. Okay, and then you're changing your story as facts change. Because you just want to be on one side. You just want to be right. You're not letting the evidence come out. That's the truth. You could see the pattern. With Glovegate, same thing. They would just change the story depending on the changing of the facts. Okay? They would just change the allegation. First, oh no, it was a left hand. Oh no, never mind. It was the right hand after all. Oh, those are the knuckles. You could see, even though when he takes off the glove, the knuckles are literally covered with gauze. It couldn't be the knuckles. I don't care. Okay, well, don't care if you don't care, bro. Oh, you could see this part of the knuckles on the wrist side of the glove, even though there's no wrapping right here. It doesn't matter. I just want to be right. I just want to believe that Wilder was cheated, and that's it. Facts be damned. Oh, in a way, he had stacked wraps. If you fight in Japan, you fight with stacked wraps. No. That's not how it works. The way he wraps, he doesn't wrap his hands any different than Terrence Crawford does. They don't do it any different than they do it in most states in the U.S. And he wrapped his hands in front of the trainer of Fulton, and they didn't even stack them, quote unquote. They didn't do it the way they were complaining. He went out and beat the fuck out of Fulton without the wraps. He didn't stops. There's dudes out here still saying, well, you fight in Japan, you're gonna fight with no. He didn't fight with, he beat him up with ease, and there was no stacking. There's video of him wrapping his hand, you could see, and Fulton's trainers looking at him. But facts be damned. People just want to believe what they want to believe. That's it. I'm about the facts. Let the facts come out. From the very beginning, I've said, more than likely, this is a contamination. Stop throwing accusations out there. You had Eddie Hearn come out and say, you can't just be. First of all, he's saying, "What's up to Eddie?" Eddie's like, I don't want to talk to a dude that's like being all cordial and, "Hey, what's up, Eddie? How you doing?" When you're out here accusing me of some crazy shit, accusing me of contaminating your testing, because that's what Ryan did. Quite frankly. Name me one fact I've given you. That's not true. Did Ryan not say, "Why'd you let me fight if I tested positive on the 19th? When, objectively speaking, he should already know it takes about 10 days or so for the results to come out. Why did his father say he doesn't even know Victor Kante when he worked with Victor Kante before? I'm just saying those are red flags. At the least shows that Ryan Garcia in particular is a pathological liar. This is what that shows. Now, being a pathological liar doesn't automatically mean that he knowingly took steroids or PEDs. It doesn't automatically mean that. I'm just pointing that out. I just don't want misinformation coming out and people believing dumb shit, because people start regurgitating the things that are said. That's just the reality. If it's a contamination, like your team is saying, then just test the substances. If one of them is contaminated, the label doesn't say Austrian on it, okay, then that's a really that's a decent explanation. That's an explanation I can get behind. What I cannot get behind is Victor Kante was behind it. What I cannot get behind is Eddie Hearn set me up. What I cannot get behind is, the system's against me because I supported Donald Trump and then all of a sudden the positive test comes out the next day. All those are stupid things, quite frankly. Yeah, those people just don't know what they're talking about saying that, Adam. It wasn't going to take that long. Like, quite frankly, it just wasn't. Everyone knew it was going to come out within around this time, like not 10 days. Okay, like this is stupid. I think Glacier confused the process when you originally get tested, like they take your blood sample, your urine, the collection being taken to the water lab. There's only I believe 2 water labs in the U.S. And then they have other testing they got to do. Maybe it's in the queue, and then it gets tested, and then they got to test for several things, and then all that. I get that, but the B sample was collected, and the results were expected to come out around this time. Like, they already had that sample, right? Look, for those that don't know, and I think it's very important for people to know, okay? Let me do this. Let's say, for sake of argument, that this glass of water is piss, right? I just did a piss test. And I piss on this test right here, right? So, this is the same piss. We all agree, right? If I pissed on this and I filled it up to here, it's a lot of piss. But let's say I did. That's one sample, right? So what they do is they get an A sample. We'll call this Lannister. And a B sample, Targaryen. They pour it on 2 different vials. from the same sample, right? The same test. They just pour it on 2 different vials. They have the fighter do the test themselves. The fighter himself covers it, puts his initials or whatever they do, covers it, both of them. Make sure it's sealed and everything, right? And then he gives it to the collector. And then they both get taken to the water lab. All right? They both get taken to the water lab. All right? And that's how it works. So that's why expecting something different from an A sample to a B sample is ridiculous. Which is why, so why did they do it then? In case, because they're in the lab, in case in the handling of the process, in case it arrives at the lab and some like unlikely thing happens, like I don't know, it gets mixed up with another sample. I don't know how that would happen, but or it gets contaminated in some way, right? Like I don't even know how that happened, but let's just say it happens. So it shows Austrian in it. So if they do the B sample and the B sample comes up clean, right? Then it would prove at that point, it's like, okay, there's no consistency with the 2 samples. So it's not going to count. Like there's no reason why it should be clean with the B, but it came out positive with the A when it's literally from the same test. Okay? That's why they do it. So is that unlikely like it's going to be that it's going to get contaminated with Austrian? All right? It's even more unlikely it's going to happen again and get contaminated with the same thing, the same levels with the B sample. So it's as simple as that. Now, I understand people have questions. Like HLD asks questions. That's fine. I don't have all the answers, right? But I think what HLD is missing is that I already explained it, actually. Why did it come back in 24 hours? You don't know exactly when they started doing the testing, do you? Do you know? So, like, what exactly that entails, I'm not sure. But I do know the reason the original test takes long is because they're counting the time when you actually do the test, okay? And then you have the collectors, and then the collectors have to take it to the water lab, okay? That's part of the time frame is that, plus the arrival time, then the testing time, right? So, and I'm sure they double check. That's different to just having it already and just doing the testing. It's 2 different things. I mean, that's all I got to say. I mean, it makes sense to me. It's not controversial that it just came out. And there is a precedent to B samples coming out this fast. Well, when they say the date of a B sample, it does come out pretty quick. You know? So, with that said, you guys can make it what you want, bro. Like, I'm just, it ain't my line. It ain't my fault dude was lying. Right? It ain't my fault. Like, all right, Ryan should have just cállate, way. Just shut up, bro. Just say you're innocent. You're at the process. At the end of the process, you'll prove that you're innocent. That's it. Dude came out. Oh, no. They set me up. Eddie Hearn set me up. The Illuminati set me up. I spoke out against important things, and they're setting me up, and this and that, and blah, 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 blah. It turns out that if you're innocent, it's because you took a supplement and it was contaminated. And the truth is, why should I believe you, bro? How do I know you're not trolling when you say you don't cheat? You say you love being a troll. This could be like the boy that cried wolf, where it was bullshit about a lot of things, but this time it's not truth. Why would I do testing if I knew I was gonna test positive? Why would you agree to a weigh-in if you're not gonna come in on weight? Oh, but Dsty, you're taking. Dstyle's been consistent about weighing. I don't change my mind on things if I like a fighter or not. I don't even like Devin Haney. It's the funny part. I think it's boring. I don't like it, but I don't base my opinion on facts. I base things on facts, not my feelings. And since I was consistent, since Dstyle's consistent, not just when he likes a fight, doesn't like a fight. No, Dstyle's consistent all the time. When Shakur didn't make weight against Corsical, I called bullshit. When David Benavidez didn't make weight and lost his belt, I called bullshit. I have the receipts. I said, yo, boy, hey, look, dude, you got to go back to back of the line. Okay, I interviewed David Benavidez, and I told him, do you understand, like that you missed weight, you got to earn your way back? And he said, yes, I agree with you, right? Dstyle's always been consistent about motherfuckers not making weight. Oh, you're just taking a side. No. I take the side of my principles. I always have, and I have the receipts and I have the proof. So don't come to me. Oh, you just want to take Devin Haney's side about the weight. Bro, the dude didn't make weight. Oh, you just want to take it. No. The dude tested positive. I know how these things, a lot of you guys are learning on the job and you're trying to find a reason to excuse Ryan in the process. I could tell. I already know a lot of this shit works. I don't know everything. I told you from the beginning I'm not an expert about PEDs and all that. But I'm familiar with the process. I smelled it a mile away. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? From the very beginning. So look, I'm all for the facts. Despite everything I'm saying. As you see, a lot of you, I'm criticizing Ryan, and I already know how a lot of you think. Since I'm criticizing Ryan, he's not part of Team Ryan. He think Ryan guilty. He think Ryan did. He against us. Like that's not what I'm saying at all. I am saying, all right, this is what I'm saying. Let me do this right now. Hold on. Like that. Hey, go to your little Discord groups and talk about me, motherfuckers. People show me screenshots. Go talk about me over there instead of clout chasing my fucking chat. All right? How about you go do that? I'll do whatever the fuck I want to do. Years I've been doing what the fuck I want to do, saying what I want to say, just throwing that hominins at me, coming at me. Oh, you just go. Fuck you. All right? How about that? Go fuck yourself. Go talk about me while I talk about the sport of boxing, you little bitch. With that said, where was I know it's hurting people's feelings when I'm just talking the facts here. That doesn't mean I think Ryan is. But when I say Ulster was in the system, bro, now explain to us why it's there. It doesn't mean I think Ryan's guilty. When I say Victor Kante had nothing to do with this, it doesn't mean I think Ryan's guilty. When I say Eddie Hearn didn't set him up, it doesn't mean, it just means Ryan's lying. It means he's, all right, it means he's smearing people. Now, not that I care if he smears Victor Kante, but he's smearing people. He's lying. Okay, he's giving misinformation. That's what that means. There's no debate to that. There's no debate when it comes to that. Do you understand? I'm a process guy. I said the same thing about Alicia Baumgartner. And there was a dude that saying, no, we never do that. She's going, and now the tune has changed. Because a lot of you dudes are not consistent. Connor Ben, Alicia Baumgartner, Ryan Garcia, Canelo, go down the line. Guess what? I said the same thing. Let the process play out. Let the facts speak for themselves. If Ryan Garcia had a contamination, then just shut the fuck up, tell us what the substance was, prove that you took it, prove that you purchased it, apologize for saying you didn't take supplements and that you lied, and say, no, I did take this supplement. Look, we tested it with a third party. It tested positive for ostarine, and it wasn't on the label. There was no way we could have known. We always look at the labels. Our team looks at the labels. It didn't have any of the illegal substances. We took it trusting that an FDA-approved product that supposedly labels everything didn't have ostarine in it. That's all you got to fucking do, bro. Because just taking a follicle test isn't enough. Yes, Canelo did the follicle test. He did. But he also showed receipts of a restaurant he ate at in Mexico, okay, and what he ate at that restaurant, which was meat, okay, and they actually linked that meat to being contaminated with what he tested positive for. There's actually a chain link of events. That's what that was. You know what I'm saying? I know who that dude is, by the way. I know who you are. I know exactly who you are, bro. Stop being obsessed with me and go kick rocks, bro. Go kick rocks. I know who you are. I know exactly who you are, by the way. I just want you to know that. With that said, what I'm going to say is this. All right? Let's just allow the process to play out. Let's allow the facts to come out. And that's it. And look, and there's still people that don't believe Canelo. Some people think he made up the whole thing and he paid somebody off to make some receipts or whatever. And is all that who knows, bro? I don't know. But it's a far better explanation than anything I've heard than all the Illuminati's behind it. Which I'm exaggerating a little bit, but like, oh, I supported Trump, so then that's why I tested positive. They're setting me up. Eddie Hearn setting me up. Bill Haney broke into the water lab and he contaminated me. He's behind it. I just want you to explain what is up with this. That's it. Okay? And that's an excellent point, HLD. I don't know, but it's a separate discussion, quite frankly. It's a separate discussion, brother. It's a Connor Ben argument. You cannot suspend me because I tested positive on Nevada. I passed on my UCAT test, so therefore it doesn't matter. Like, I get it, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean? So, with that said, guys, this has been a really good discussion. I really like triggering dudes because they show how much of a simp they are for Ryan Garcia, how triggered they get, right? When they're concerned about, like, they don't need to be here. You don't need to watch my channel. You don't need to be here worried about whether I raise my voice or not. Or if you want to go watch some monotone dudes talk, go watch some monotone, because none of you watch the monotone dudes anyway. The monotone dudes get like 5 views and shit, and y'all never comment about how great they are because they don't yell, right? Or they don't raise their voice, and you never go support them. So start supporting monotone dudes, and the monotone dudes that are boring as fuck with their content grow and actually get more than 4 viewers watching them. Then maybe you'll send a message out that's what you want. You want monotone content from monotone dudes with monotone views. You know what I mean? And then basic phone says no one here for you. What are you talking about? Who are they here for then? Then why the fuck are you here? Who are you here for? Pigeon? Look at that avatar. Who are you here for? If no one's here for me, who the fuck are they here for? The channel's called DStyleBoxing. No one's here for you. No one's here for you. Fucking dumbass. Fucking idiots. Anyway. No one's here for you. We're just here for you. Dumbass. Anyway, it is what it is, bro. A little triggered much, aren't you? Go fetch, boy. Go fetch, boy. That's one of them right there. Fetching, right? And they know it's true, so it's like, what? Why are you lying? What? Why are you yelling? What? No one's here for you. Whoa, here by coincidence. I'm just like surfing the internet and just chilling in this chat. Sitting like an idiot getting roasted by Dsty because I'm a fucking retard. You know what I mean? Look at this. Look at this. This is hilarious, bro. Look at that. How many accounts has loser got, bro? How many accounts you got, you fucking loser? How many accounts you have? Huh? How does it feel to be a loser, bro? It doesn't mean you're roasting. It doesn't mean that. Lol. Fucking retard. This guy's a dumbass, bro. You're lame, bruh. Because I said, bruh. I'm going to go to my Discord, bruh. Talk about you with all my friends, bruh. Bunch of shit, bruh. Fucking retard. It's the same dude, bro. Like, it's a loser with different accounts. He thinks that makes him cool, right? This shit's insane, bro. It's crazy. All because I've said what I've been saying about Ryan Garcia. This is crazy, bro. Look at what he's saying about Ryan. Look what he's saying about Ryan. I don't like it. But anyway, look. At the end of the day, perhaps, maybe Ryan Garcia is innocent, right? Maybe he's a victim of a contamination and he could prove it. But even if he proves that, it's going to contradict all the stupid shit he's been saying. You know what I mean? It contradicts all the things you've been saying. Simple as that. I'm going to give you guys, some wrenches. And this is how we're going to do this, bro. Okay? You try to give people a platform where they could give their thoughts. And plenty of dudes on here, some of them with wrenches, criticize me all the time. And disagree with me all the time. Okay? However, this is a dictatorship, though. This is my channel. If we're going to come and be disrespectful I don't give a fuck. You're going to get removed, bro. That's it. Not disagree. Not none of that, but you're just going to get removed, bro. That's it. Like point blank, go cry about it on your fucking little stupid little groups, okay? And I've seen how a lot of you move because a lot of you block people all the time. So you can't call out anybody for blocking people. What you could do is, if you got a problem with me, you'll go fuck yourself and you go talk about it somewhere else. How about that? You bunch of punks. All right? If you don't like the way I talk, you don't have to watch. Go fuck yourself and keep it moving. Okay? As simple as that. You know why? Because being a nice guy and then people say whatever they want makes them, like, it makes them feel a little froggy. For no damn reason. When they're just faces accounts on the fucking internet. Is all they are. Okay? Simple as that. Anyway, with that said, and if you want to cry, oh, Dsty, he got rid of me. Go cry about it. You're crying about it anyway. You're crying. You're going to cry anyway. So go cry about it somewhere else. You understand? Somebody get rid of basic phone. Somebody ban them. Go ahead. Just do it. First come, first serve. The days of, oh, go to DStyles. He lets you say whatever and he's not going to do anything about it. Those days are over. Okay? Oh, now we're going to talk about, you're talking about me anyway. What are you talking about? I've seen the screenshots. You're doing it anyway. So I don't give a fuck. All right? Has anybody gotten rid of basic phone? Or I got to do it myself? I guess I'll just do it myself. Voila. Okay? With that said, it's hilarious too. Let the facts come out. Let the facts rejoice. And we'll see what happens. Right? Hey, America's top wigger. Go fuck yourself. How about that? Go create another account and come back and troll. All right? How about that? No. You're a troll. You're a faceless account. You can't shame people. You have nothing to shame. Like, what are you doing? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, imagine like not being wanted and you still keep coming back. Nobody's here for you, but you keep creating like fake accounts to come back and troll like a loser, and then you prove you're a loser by coming back and doing it again. It's the same dude. It's the same Lou, and he keeps coming back, and he thinks he's owning me. Oh, I'm going to show him by proving him right. Look. And then he does it again. Like, this is stupid, bro. What a fucking punk. What a loser. Go create another account and come back. Get rid of them. All right? I'm done with this shit, bro. What the fuck are we doing? I have heard about that rumor. And I don't know what to make of it, quite frankly. All right? For the 80 watching on X, the 50 watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. And I appreciate the support. And American Top Wicker says he's not pigeon, bruh. That either means you're lying or it hurts your feelings that you're being called pigeon. But get rid of that dude. I don't want him around. Get rid of him. All right. Whoa. But with that said, that's all I got really. Yeah. Oh man, I was gonna say something else, man. I lost my train of thought. Like, oh look, I did a pound for pound debate with Mario Munguia. He should have it up, I'm assuming, in a couple of days or soon, but it wasn't live. And I explained why I don't have heavyweights in my pound for pound. All right, so make sure you guys check that out. Okay. So the dude created the account 14 hours ago, bro. And you know what's crazy? Like, not that long ago, like, I was accused of being one of these trolls, right? And I was like, I heard about it, and I was kind of surprised, like, the person that was accusing me of it. It was actually very surprising. But I was like what? I was in Vegas that weekend. I was resting up from a long weekend. To come back from a plane. Later that night, I'm being asked if hey, so and so thinks you're this troll, and somebody posted on Twitter like throwing some subliminal shots at me about some, and they kind of insinuated I was this troll, right? And I'm like, who's a troll? So then I go to Shadow Ghost's channel to, like, I guess find out what's going on, right? I see the troll there, and the troll's like talking shit to me or whatever, right? I don't understand for the life of me, guys, why anybody would have time to be trolling. Like, it's I understood that like during COVID, I guess, because like people couldn't go out, you couldn't do anything. There was a height of trollism here on YouTube, and people were at home all the time. They were bored. But now, like the pandemic's over, brother. What are you doing? You know what I mean? Like what the fuck? Like, just ask yourself, what the fuck am I? While you're holding your phone right now, like an idiot, trying to figure out another way to troll, right? Ask yourself, what am I doing? Like, you're taking pride in this. Dsty about to cry. We derailed his show. You're taking pride in this. Like, you think this isn't a, even, like, let's say this was true. This makes your life, this makes your day. Can you put this in a job resume? Do you make money out of this? Does it advance you in life? Do you accomplish anything? Do you feel fulfilled? It's just my time off. I got time before I go to work today. I was live anyway. I took time to address you because this is a good social experiment. I just want to know why you think this is crazy. And then you're not even funny. I remember trolls used to be funny. You're not funny. Like, it's not funny. It's sad, bro. We ruined the show, yes. What are you doing? Anyway, be on the lookout for that video. Okay, but be on the lookout for the. I'm hoping Mario puts it up. And then and I'll share it when it's out. All right. I think I give a really good argument, And I even think I'll convince some people the other way around too. Okay. Like if you're going to be good, like you got one job and that's to be good at trolling. You can't even do that. This is insane, bro. Yeah, that's true. They be giggling like little girl. That is what they're doing. They're giggling like little girls, right? You're giggling and then you prove it. Then you come back and you prove it again. What a loser. He has so many troll accounts. And then you show up on another troll account. Like, this is crazy. This is insane. I don't know. Anyway, I do got to get going, though. I'll give them, they did make me lose my train of thought for a moment. When your stupidity makes somebody lose their train of thought and you think that's a good thing for you, man, that one takes the cake, right? This is DStyleBoxing. I'm moving forward. Y'all just getting removed, by the way. You ain't getting addressed again. So I know this was your moment. This is like what y'all were like, look, you're giggling like little girls. You think you accomplished something. Like, okay, you had your moment. And like that, your 15 minutes of fame are over. Okay? You know what else I like too? Like I don't know. I'm not even going to go there. It was DStyleBoxing. Keep it boxing. I'm out of here. Peace.